Good afternoon, everyone. I am Raheem Coleman. I am the author of the book that we will be reading chapter by chapter called Leon 1, Tournament of Legacy. Leon 1 is the first novel in the epic that will be the tale of Leon Genesis. And if you have purchased your own copy, which you can get via Amazon or Kindle, just feel free to follow along, listen on the go, and enjoy the Leon series in a different format than traditional. Thank you. Leon 1, Tournament of Legacy. Dedicated to my family and friends, loved and lost, and escape. Chapter 1. Home, March 23rd, 7 p.m. Home. It was a long way back. Maybe too long this time around. But surely enough, I was home again. Yet despite all that time, looking and searching, I've still come up empty-handed. I looked at my palms, beaten and weary after another long haul of nothing. Whether I want to admit it or not, it's as clear as the setting sky that I went in circles just to find nothing. Again. No success, not even a trace, but simply more time wasted. More of my time. My time that's running out. But when? When will the time come? My time. 20 years from now? That's too long to wait. 20 months from now? That's still too far. 20 days? I can't wait all that time just to go look again and find nothing. But I can feel it in my blood. It's urging me to go back. Because I know, and it knows, they're still here. And once I find them, I'll know why they left me. Eventually, after about 2 mosquito bites later, my grandma gracefully answered the door, gasping at me while clasping her hands together. "Oh my! I thought I'd never see you again. Welcome back, Leon. I thought you got lost out there again. All those hours you spend out there. You always make me think you've gone missing. You know, kids your age tend to get ambitious, but it's up to us elders to find out why, isn't it?" As expected, the moment I walked inside of my grandmother's home, she greeted me as if she actually didn't know where I was. Like this was the first time I had gone out, been out for hours, and returned, empty-handed. One would normally feel relief when entering their home, especially one like mine that had the warmth and comfort of 1,000 blankets. But for as long as I could remember, it just felt empty. Coming here after a long day scavenging for answers didn't feel comforting. It felt depressing. It depends. Sometimes I guess we'll let you know, and other times we may decide to let you discover it for yourself. For me, I won't stop until I find so much as a fragment of them, a sliver of the truth, so much as a grain of dirt that proves that my parents had good enough reason to leave me. So in this case, it's up to you, I guess. She knows what I'm talking about. She was more than likely around when it happened, too. Why else would I have wound up living with her? Well, unlike my grandmother, I don't think of this as a what if I'll find what I'm looking for. Only a matter of when. When will I find it? When will I find them? When will I know all this time spent won't be in vain? Maybe, just maybe because it's the fact that a couple centuries ago, major events between the land of the light and sun and the shades of the shadowed sand finally boiled over and caused a small war. Well, that's putting it mildly. Any war is a big war, no matter how small anyone considers it to be. Thinking about it logically, this war has no impact on me. But maybe, just maybe it has something to do with them leaving me. Maybe the truth that lies in the conflict between our two nations is the same truth as to why they left. And because of that possibility, small, bleak, but still ever so present, I won't stop pursuing it until I've proven myself right. There's only there's only one way to do it, by finding them. If I can't do that, then there's a part of me lost that I'll never have. A part of me that I need. Maybe I'll find them tomorrow. Maybe the next day. Or the day after. Like I said, I don't care if it's just the smallest piece of their existence. As long as I find something, I'll follow those leads. And when I do, I will accomplish my goal. You look like you should take some time away from whatever you're doing just to relax a little. Putting too much stress on yourself isn't good. She then started laughing. laughing, like I actually was going to do it with her. But it showed me how serious she took this, and that alone made me tired. I couldn't feel it immediately, but once I found the words I wanted to say, I could feel myself slouched and, for a rare moment, cloudy in the head. Tell me, is this all a joke to you? Do you think I'm silly to be striving for something as tiring and maybe even as pointless as this? Grandma, I spent holidays searching for them. Birthdays missed because they weren't at the table to sing. People at school look at me and call me weird because I have to tell them I don't know my father or mother. I have nothing because I don't know them. Maybe that's why they left. Because they looked at me and saw nothing. Maybe that's why you look at me and you see a joke that you can laugh at. Leon, if that's the case, I don't want to stop you from laughing. I could distantly sense my grandma's hand reach out to me, but I was too enveloped in my own self-hatred and doubt. Disappointed, I dragged myself into my room and closed the door. Looking at my bed for any semblance of immediate motivation, I collapsed instead, sinking into a pool of tears and thoughts of myself if there was still hope. Was I ever going to get anywhere? Am I just a weird, out-of-the-ordinary kid that lives in a house with the only story to tell about how he wasn't good enough for his mother and father? Why am I still wasting my time trying to find them? If they even cared about me, they would have come back by now. Is that it? They just not care about me? It could be that. Or is it the possibility they're actually dead? Those are the questions that make me feel stupid, worried, conflicted. But there are also the questions that keep me going every time I think about quitting. That's just how uncertain I am. The desperation to find them is my own curse and cure. I care too much to give up, and I've sacrificed too much to give up. So I'll use that as my weapon to get up again, go outside and start searching everywhere, going further, digging deeper, getting dirtier, just to find them. They're out there, and tomorrow I will find something. God knows. It's all I have left to give at this point.